I think the Trump administration policy on China was just as erratic as its policy on most things. For the first 3 years of the administration, Trump's main focus was on a trade deal with China, what he called the deal of the century, the biggest deal in history, because all Trump deals are the biggest deal in history. He rejected statements on the anniversary of Tiananmen Square in 2019. He told us to back away from imposing sanctions on China under American law because of their persecution of the Uyghurs. He didn't want to talk about the gross violation of the handover agreement between China and Great Britain with the suppression of the one country, two systems, substantial degree of autonomy model for Hong Kong. And he persisted in that right up until 2020, when the coronavirus pandemic took hold and people realized that it had originated in China. China had lied about it, covered up the extent of the disease and its nature for a long time, engaged in disinformation campaigns against the United States. And as he could tell from public opinion surveys in the United States and all across Western Europe and most of the rest of the world, public opinion on China was turning very negative. So then Trump became negative on China himself. This is just absolute classic Trump behavior, because it reflected him pursuing public opinion. And I think, I don't know what Biden's policy is going to be. I think the default position is that we'll look a lot like the Obama administration, which I think would be much too benign with respect to China. But I think the same thing could have happened had there been a second Trump term. If Xi Jinping had called him and said, hey, congratulations on the election, let's talk about trade, Trump could have done a 180 very easily. This would not have caused him any trouble at all, which is why I think those who say that we were pursuing a hard line on China, which now may change, I think misunderstand what Trump was up to. He was pursuing what he thought was a line beneficial to his own political interest, which is pretty much a capsule description of his 4 years in office.